Part 2. Looking into the end. In the first practice, we focused on how you sit. This is the beginning of the action. Today, we will have a look at what happens when you stand. This will be the final pose in the action. So please come to stand and just notice what you notice. Where is the weight in your feet? Is there more weight in one foot than another? And is there more weight in the front of the feet or closer to the heels? And is there more weight in the inside of your feet or the outside? And is this the same for the right and the left foot? And is there space between your feet as you stand? Are they very close together or are they very wide apart? And are your arms hanging alongside you? Or did you cross them in front of you? Or are you doing something else with your arms? And where is your focus? Are you looking up or down to the floor or straight ahead? And it's also okay if you don't know. Now come stand with your feet hip-width apart, your arms hanging alongside you and your focus straight ahead. And now like this, slowly start to sway a little forward and back, from your toes to your heels. And notice if the movement to the toes is bigger than to the heels, or the other way around. Is it easier to sway forward a little or backward? What happens with your breathing as you do this? And with your focus? A few times, look down toward the floor more as you sway forward, and look a little upward as you sway backward. And repeat this a few times and notice, is this something you're familiar with? And now do the opposite. Look up as you sway a little forward and down to the floor more when you sway a little backward. And maybe this is more something you like or is more familiar to you. And now a few times, just keep looking straight ahead as you sway forward and back. And maybe this is what you prefer. Let go of it. Come back to just standing. And notice if it's more clear where the weight is on your feet as you stand. Now start to make a small movement swaying from left to right. Make a movement that you enjoy doing. Don't go as far as is your limit, but stay in an easy range, so it's easy to go from left to right. There's always weight in both feet, but when you sway to one side more, there's more weight on the right side, for example, and if you sway to the left, there's more weight on the left side, but there's always weight on both feet. They both stay on the floor. And as you're swaying from left to right a little bit, notice that when you have more weight on the right foot and the right leg, there's also more weight on the outside of the right foot and on the inside of the left foot. And when you sway and there's more weight on your left leg and your left foot, there's more weight on the outside of the left foot and a little more weight on the inside of the right foot. Do you notice this, or maybe not? And what happens with your breathing when you move from left to right like this? Is your breathing somehow connected to the movement? Are you not breathing? Or is the breathing not connected to the movement at all? Can you breathe in as you sway to the right and out as you sway to the left a few times? And notice, is this familiar to you? Is this easy? Now breathe out as you sway to the right and in as you sway to the left. And repeat this a few times. Maybe this is more familiar to you. And now a few times hold your breath as you sway from left to right. Do you recognize this as something that you do? And let go of the action and just stand. And again notice, where is the weight on your feet? Is this more clear now? Thanks for joining today's practice, and I hope I see you tomorrow.